Hey guys, our mini message today is coming out of Genesis 26 still, and we're going to look at verses 27 and 28. It says, as the boys grew up, Esau became a skillful hunter. He was an outdoorsman, but Jacob had a quiet temperament, preferring to stay at home. Isaac loved Esau because he enjoyed eating the wild game Esau brought home, but Rebekah loved Jacob. Now, the description of these two has always been something that has kind of been interesting to me, because it's always kind of been presented that Esau's this rugged outdoorsman hunter man, and he is that. But I think it's shown Jacob not in quite an accurate light. I think Jacob has sometimes been almost presented as being less than a man, as kind of being effeminate. But I like how the New Living Translation here deals with this. It refers to it very well. It says he has a quiet temperament. Jacob was just kind of a homebody, was what he kind of was here, in that he just wasn't a big go out, get loud kind of person. Esau was a much more boisterous, out there personality, and you'll see that even a little bit later in these upcoming chapters. But Jacob was just kind of quiet, and I've known people like that. They were just kind of quiet folks, you know. They sat in the corner and they kind of absorbed and soaked things in. Marie has a brother named Jim who's a really nice guy. I really like him. But he's a quiet fella. You know, he doesn't get loud and talk a lot at big family gatherings. You know, he's just kind of sitting over to the side, soaking things in. But a really nice guy, and that's kind of how I picture Jacob here. He's just kind of a quiet fella. He's just kind of soaking everything in. He's kind of watching what's going on. So I feel like we've kind of bashed on him a little bit when we shouldn't. Jacob was a man. Jacob, I think he was a normal guy with just a quiet temperament. And this was contrasted with a brother who was very different than him, which is also something that you see that in families a lot. You see siblings have very, very different personalities. You know, I've witnessed that myself in different avenues and venues over the years. Being a youth pastor for a long time and seeing brothers and sisters and come in, and you know, a pair of brothers or a pair of sisters or a brother and a sister, and just being like, you two were raised by the same people? Was one of you left on the doorstep? I mean, how did this happen? That kids will be so vastly different. So this is another thing for me that shows the truth and the reality of Scripture, is that it gives you a very accurate view of how so many siblings are. Even though they're raised in the same house, they're vastly different. And that's who these two guys were. Nothing wrong with either personality, just different. So we'll see you guys later. You have a great day. Come back again for another mini message.